Well, hi everybody. I'm here today in Panama City, Panama. I'm up on the rooftop of my hotel, the Hilton Garden Inn, looking at a beautiful vista here of Panama City. I've already done a separate video about the hotel, but what this video is about is I'm going to take a day trip to Cologne. Okay, now, ever since I've got here, everybody tells me I shouldn't go to Cologne by myself. It's dangerous, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? I want to see both oceans. I mean, what do you come to Panama for? You want to see the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, both oceans. And I don't want to take a tour, because you go on a tour and they end up taking you to places that you don't really want to go. So I figure I can do this by myself. I've actually done it. I did it yesterday, and I'm shooting this video the next morning. So the only caveats I would have are, you've got to be a somewhat experienced traveler to do this, and it sure would be great if you could speak some Spanish, because that really helps you. But the video is going to speak for itself. It'll show you what I did, my day trip to Cologne. I was able to successfully do it. I didn't get mugged. I didn't get robbed. Although I would advise you, do not walk around Cologne by yourself. It is not really that safe of a city on the streets. But you can get up there and you can hook up with a guide or a taxi driver, take you around and show you what you really want to see. So without further ado, here it is, my day trip to Cologne, Panama. Okay, so the first step is you need to take the metro to the Albrook metro station. Now, I didn't go into that because anybody who visits Panama City is pretty much going to know how to ride the metro and how to get to the Albrook station. So right now I'm crossing the bridge from the metro station over to the Terminal Nacional de Autobuses, where you can get buses all over Panama, including, of course, Cologne. Okay, so when you come into the terminal, you want to make a right turn. The first bank of ticket windows you see will be this bank right here, selling tickets for Cologne. However, if you're taking the express bus, which you should be, you don't need to buy a ticket here. You just need to go over here to this door C and go in there, and you go to Bay 34 and get onto the bus to Cologne, and you pay the driver on the bus. Now here's the kicker though. You need one of these to get into the terminal area where the buses leave. It's called a Rappi Pass. It costs $2 from a machine, and then you can load it up with $1 of value on it. You're going to need that to actually get onto the bus. That doesn't pay your fare, but it gets you into the terminal area back here. Okay, so now I'm back into the terminal waiting room. I'm going to get onto the bus in Bay 34. That's the red one, you can see right there. And that's going to take me direct to Cologne. It's an express bus, and it doesn't make any stops. Okay, here's my update on the bus ride. I got on the bus. As soon as it filled up, it pulled out. Now, I thought I was taking the express bus, but I may have screwed up because the bus has made a number of stops as it's come toward the Cologne area. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I think I messed up and I didn't get on the express bus, although I did pay the express bus fare, which was stated as $3.25. Now, you pay the fare on the bus. There's a guy who comes around and he collects the fare. Most of the drapes are drawn on the bus because the air conditioning isn't that good, but it's acceptable. And I tell you, I did feel quite safe on the bus. We're almost to Cologne now, and we've been going for about 75 minutes. So as soon as I get to the bus station in Cologne, I'm going to get a taxi and go to the Radisson Hotel, which is the best hotel in town. I'd like to check that out and then decide from there what my next move is. Okay, I made it safely to the Radisson Hotel, no problem. Got in a cab, was over here in about 5 minutes. Now, there's no reason you would need to come here. I just wanted to look at it and kind of get my bearings. So I'm ready to move on. Now, I want to do 3 things. I want to go up and see the Vista del Mar Atlántico, the Atlantic Ocean. I want to look at the cathedral in Cologne. And I want to end up at the Agua Claras visitor center at the Gatun Locks, the Panama Canal. So let's find a cab and let's see how that goes. Okay, I am now at the Hotel Washington in Cologne. I'm going to swing around and show that to you in a minute. I've got a tour guide now who's showing me around, and this is the Atlantic Ocean. So I did make my goal upon coming to Panama to see both oceans, the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean, and there it is. Okay, so I'm going to swing around here and show you this Hotel Washington. It's a very famous hotel. It was originally built 100 years ago during the construction of the Panama Canal, and it is still in use. So, okay, let's go on to our next stop. Okay, I am now at the Cologne Cathedral, but unfortunately, it's closed for renovations. Big disappointment. I can't get inside. I was going to make a video. As you know, I like to make videos of historic churches, but just shooting the outside doesn't count. But here it is. I'm now at the Agua Clara Visitor Center near Cologne. These are the new Panama Canal locks that opened up about 3 years ago. Ok, estamos cruzando la nueva puente. Es unos más o menos 10-15 kilómetros desde Colón y está muy nueva. Hace 3 años, 3 meses. 3 meses. It's only been open. Yeah, it's only been open for 3 months, and we're going across the brand new bridge that's right near Cologne.
El puente más grande que atraviesa el Canal de Panamá en el Océano Atlántico.
Tenemos a la derecha Océano Atlántico y a la izquierda en Ciudad de Panamá Océano Pacífico
a 85 kilómetros.
En el espacio-tiempo de una hora y media.
En automóvil, más o menos.
Más o menos se puede ver
Ambas.
Es correcto.
Atlántico y Pacífico.
El barco de un océano a otro océano se está haciendo más o menos entre 10 a 12 horas.
Entre todo la canal.
Amén.
A pasar por toda la canal.
Correcto. Y cada barco paga por el peso. El peso que tiene el barco, más o menos ahí saca el dividendo que tiene que pagar.
El peso se determinó la cuota, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Ya. Si hay muchos, hay peso completo,
Sí.
entonces hay una gran cuota.
Correcto.
Una gran cuota. Y tal vez en unos 10 o 15 años va a ser una nueva Cologne aquí. Okay, I did everything I wanted to do in Cologne. Mission accomplished. I'm now at the train station, gonna ride the Panama Canal Railway back to Panama City, and that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Bevor wir Geld versaufen, trinken wir lieber noch wegen.
Lieber noch ein.
Also,
Auf die Freundschaft.
ist schon abschreckend.
Fragen wir uns wieder, ja?
Fragen wir uns wieder.
Also, wir wandern durch Äthiopien, durch Kanada sowieso und Australien, dann also Tansania war es mit uns ja.
Mira los cruceros, ya no son cruceros. Del atún. Tenemos agua clara y aquel el de la
Te llamo y te miro los ojos.
Da sind immer noch die Bäume aus dem Wasser, gucken die raus. Also die Weichholzbäume sind verrottet und die Hartholzbäume sind petrifiziert und das guckt halt noch.
nosotros.